Confessions 21. But is it to be found in the memory in the same way as Carthage, which I have seen is present in my memory? This cannot be the case, because happiness cannot be seen by the eye, since it is not a material object. Is it in the memory in the same way as we remember numbers? Again, this cannot be the case, because once we have the knowledge of numbers, we cease trying to acquire it. But even though we have knowledge of happiness and love it for that reason, we continue to wish to achieve it, so that we may be happy. Is it then in the memory in the same way as the art of public speaking is there? Here again, the answer is no. People recognize what is meant by the word eloquence, even though they have not mastered the art themselves, and many of them would like to be eloquent. This shows that they have knowledge of what it is, but by means of their bodily senses they have been made aware of eloquence in others. It has given them pleasure, and they desire the gift for themselves. Of course, they would get no pleasure from it unless they had some deeper knowledge of it, and they would not wish to have it for themselves unless they enjoyed it. But in the case of happiness, there is no bodily sense by which we can experience it in others. Perhaps it is in the memory in the same way as we remember joy. Even when I'm sad, I can remember joy, just as I can visualize happiness when I'm unhappy. Yet I have never been aware of joy through any of the bodily senses. I have not seen nor heard it, smelled, tasted, or touched it. It is something that I have experienced in my mind on occasions of joy, and the knowledge of it has remained firmly in my memory, so that I can always recall it, sometimes with disgust and sometimes with longing, according to the differences between the things which I remember having enjoyed. For I have at times taken great joy in shameful things, and when I remember them now, I loathe and detest them. At other times I have enjoyed good and honorable things, and I remember them with longing, although they may now be beyond my reach, so that the remembrance of past joy makes me sad. Where and when, therefore, did I experience a state of blessed happiness, so that I am enabled to remember it and love it and long for it? I am not alone in this desire, nor are there only a few who share it with me. Without exception, we all long for happiness. Unless we had some sure knowledge of it, we should not desire it with such certainty. But if two men were asked whether they wanted to serve in the army, one might reply that he did, and the other that he did not. If, on the other hand, they were asked whether they wanted to be happy, they would both reply at once and without hesitation that they did. The only reason why one of them should wish to serve in the army and the other not to serve would be that they wanted to be happy. Is it that different persons find joy in different things? All agree that they want to be happy, just as if they were asked, they would all agree that they desired joy. In fact, they think that joy is the same as happiness. They may all search for it in different ways, but all try their hardest to reach the same goal, that is, joy. No one can say that he has no experience of joy, and this is why he finds it in his memory and recognizes it when he hears the phrase, a state of happiness.